Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. You know, I try from time to time to showcase gameplay on this channel. I don't expect people to think it's particularly amazing, but at least you can maybe identify with the highs and lows that I experience in these gameplay videos. And today, I am a self-proclaimed the biggest loser of MCOC because I chose to start during the end of the Hero Use 22-hour event to clear my side quest entries. And you can see I am down to 1. I started at 15 and I'm down to 1. Again, this is not a flex. If anything, it's a cry for help. But I wanted to showcase what it was like to be the biggest loser in MCOC. For several people, if you're watching this saying, because I'm going to post this with only a couple hours left until new content comes out, you're going to say, I have a bunch of entries I'm not going to use, and my response is, good for you. Probably the right decision. But I did start to sort of master a rotation. I'm tempted to hide the webcam so you see the power of both people, but I'll keep it for the get-go. I parry heavy at the beginning. Then I try to get an intercept in right after. There's the intercept. Alright, with Doc Ock, you just bait the special ones. The protection will come back, and then I'll just do another parry heavy. Because I still want to try to explore Necropolis at some point, I am not using recoil masteries for the first time in years. So, I'm also tempted to get hit here, but I didn't. Just to get my third feat of strength. And I gotta be honest, like, I kind of miss them and I kind of don't. But I'm cheap and don't want to keep resetting my masteries between Necropolis and the regular game, so I'm just going to keep them there for the moment. Okay, so this is actually turned into kind of a strangely fun node, even though I hate life cycle. My goal is to do a bunch of parry heavies to get it to purple or close to purple. The power gain is so huge that you build up a special 3 in no time, which is pretty cool for, well, for everything until now. Basically, even though this is a terribly fun one so far, basically my goal is just to build to a special 3, do a heavy, and then fire off a special 3. I'm going to back away so I don't get rooted again, and now she's rooted. Boom. Boom. Kind of fun. Do an uppercut, then a special 2. Now this stupid thing is the bane of my existence. This combination, of course, I have to play Ant-Man too. Stupid. This has cleared more people's decks, but shout out to those of you that told me on my stream number 2000 Prof, use Hulkling. It'll take out the auto block. Now, you have a decision to make as far as this node. Do you want to take degen damage, but clear him a lot faster with a ton of Furies? That's the dilemma. Because once you get to 10 Furies, if you don't do a heavy, you start taking degen damage. Now, personally, I like to just bait his special 1 if he ever wants to fire it, and he apparently doesn't. Look how passive this AI is. Come on. We're not... There we go. We're not trying to dance. Alright. So, I'm just going to take a little bit of degen damage. And I also didn't do a good job of spacing out there. If you do the uppercut, the Furies go away. But then again, when the Furies go away, so too does most of your damage. So it's kind of a pro and a con in a way, because he's not doing the most damage without those Furies. Alright, come on. Alright, so I'm just going to dash in and do a special 2 and check out this damage. And I know I'm getting ready to take degen damage, so I'm going to do the heavy again. And I've got my relic available, so I'll just link that. I danced with him long enough, so I'm just going to end it. Not a clean fight, but compared to getting auto-blocked into oblivion with everybody but like unblockable awakened Hercules, it's still a better result than the first few times. Now, of course, if the rewards were good, this would be fine. I think the reason why this side quest is the worst I've ever seen is because it's crazy difficult for... Oh, that was terrible. It's crazy difficult for crazy terrible rewards. Like, it's just awful. Alright. Also, Ant-Man becomes the most annoying person to fight because of the glancing of this. I just glanced every single hit. So I'm going to let myself get hit to get my third feat of strength of this fight. And maybe, just maybe, the special 2 will be better this time, and it kind of is. And now we're cooking. Okay. So I prefer a rotation against, well, the boss, but I'll show you. I actually like using Hulk for this fight. Hercules works just fine too, and maybe I should use Herc, but let's do a Hulk fight just to show. This is like a gift from this really frustrating path. And again, I'm using rank 2 and rank 3 7 stars as well as rank 5 and rank 5 ascended 6 stars. So again, if it's this annoying, and I've never had to use an item yet, thank God, because that would not be worth it. But you know, the point goes that it's just not worth it to anybody with a brain. But I don't have a brain right now. I'm brain dead. So I'm doing this in a YouTube video as a self-proclaimed loser. This will be the last fight of any of these. I've done this 15 times. Alright, so I like to start off with Herc. And maybe I should start out with Nick Fury, but I like to start with Herc. And I went unblockable. And the hard part about this is that once I do that special 2, he's going to become unstoppable. But there it is. So then he does the special 3. But you know, I got 45% damage. That's fine. I'll skip this. And then normally it's just a Nick Fury kind of patient fight to take him down. Again, it's not that this is Necropolis, but Necropolis, you understand it's going to be really challenging even with Aegon because the rewards are so good. Even the path rewards have 7 stars and rank up gems on them. But you do this, and some people either force quit or attempted to use revives, which did not work at all. Also, since Nick Fury gets to be the quote-unquote real Nick Fury here, I'm good with it. Because he'll push me to my awakened ability. And he's got me in the corner, but I intercepted to take off the unstoppable and then did the bleed damage on a light. Itemless, but again, the opposite of a flex. Really a cry for help. That is the last time I will ever do threat level 5 for the side quest. It was not worth it. I am a self-proclaimed loser and believe that that is an accurate title for this accomplishment. I finally have everything locked, and I'm going to end it by claiming my crystals, but I'm going to end it by showing I had all these 6-star 6 stones built up because I did 8 runs today. There's the 6 stones. And then, the 7-star shards, I got, I don't know, a few, but nothing to write home about. So, I did want all this to start on this special event of hero use, and I did get the top 10%, so I suppose that's something to be proud of. But, I don't know. I made it a goal. I got my top 10%. I'm still the biggest loser at MCOC. And a lot of people be like, you are every day. What's new today? Touche. Well, I'm extra loser today. Mr. Negative on himself. Who would have thunk it?